Right, hi. Basically, I've recorded this video like 10 times now, and basically, when I managed to do it, it was too long to upload, so I'm going to make this video in either 2 or 3 parts. This is part 1, and I'm going to be talking about one band in this part 1, and they're called The Sun Never Set. They're really good, these guys. I can't even, I don't even know where to start. Should probably start from the beginning, that would be a great idea. Alright, the reason why I'm making this video is because lately I have been going to a lot of local gigs instead of London gigs, and basically I've noticed a big difference in in each local gig that I go to, not venue wise, but people wise, well sometimes venue wise as well. Like, my local has 4 decent gig venues, and these are Rock Avenue, which every time I've been there hasn't been any disappointment. The people that work there, the crowd interacts, everything is brilliant. People, they interact, they mosh. In this venue, honestly, the amount of blood I've lost in this venue, I lost count of how much blood I've lost whenever I go to, because piercings and, yeah. Word of advice, take them out when you mosh. I put my 19th birthday gig there as well, and the people that work there, they're very lovely, they're very helpful, always promoting the events, and I had the opportunity to meet one of them at college, which is Jacob. Such a lovely guy, always trying to put on good bands, new bands as well. He doesn't just put on the same old bands. He goes and asks people what bands they want to see, what type of music they're into, and he goes and researches so many different bands, and he tries and get anyone he can, which is really good. I've never met such a dedicated person as him, his brother and the owner of Rock Avenue. They tried so hard to help with the music when it comes to local scene. And I'm not going to go venue to venue because I would go forever. It would honestly take ages, but basically my point. Sometimes the venues and people that work there, the people that put on gigs, that do everything, they can have a great turnout as they can have a bad turnout. People like Jacob, Nathan Hammond, Matt Skinner, or as we all call him, Skinzo, and Sam Hubbard, they will ask bands, treat them as friends, they will actually do their job of promoting. Not doing it for themselves, but doing it for the bands and for the music scenery. These people I would personally go to and work with again, because I've seen what they do, I've seen the things they do. Nathan, Jacob, Matt, Sam, they're genuinely good people, and if they put on a gig, they will make that gig great. I've been to some of their gigs that they've made, I've been to plenty of the gigs that Jacob and Matt have put on, and they've turned out so great. I'd do it again, I'd go for it again. If I know they're promoting it, definitely I'll be there 100%. Sam, I've been to one of the gigs that he's promoted, it was brilliant as well. So it goes to see. Nathan, I've gone to 2, I believe, of the gigs that he's done. Brilliant. The turnout was amazing with Into the Pit promotions, all of it. I remember my birthday gig. This is quite a funny one. And Jacob, he went outside and he ran after one of the bands just to pay them, because he thought the bands had left, and he saw them out the window and he just ran after them just to give them some money that they got from the door. And it was really nice. I don't see people do that all the time. But I'm talking a bit too much. Yeah, I'm getting carried away. So let's get this started. Hang on. Properly. So, The Sun Never Set, eh? I first heard of them and saw them at Rock Avenue in Gillingham. Really good live. I threw down to them as much as I could. I even lost, I think it was the night that I lost my piercings. And I do that a lot anyways. But the members, they're very lovely, they're really nice people, they interact with the crowd, they will sit there and talk to you before they play or after they play. You can just go up to them and actually have a conversation with them. They're not stuck up, they're really lovely people. And when you see them play live, you can see the passion for the music, you can see all the effort that they're putting into their performance. It's brilliant, it's actually beautiful. And I had the pleasure to see them again after I saw them in Gillingham, at Platform 5 in Ashford, and the performance was priceless. Honestly, it was stunning, and I wish I had recorded it. I didn't because I'm an idiot, and my phone was dying, but I'd definitely see them again so many times, and hopefully my band will be playing with them soon anyways. Here's a bit of an input that Luke Tyson, being the vocalist of The Sun Never Set, put towards this video. Cheers, Luke. Right, I'm going to read what he said. In terms of what I feel could be done to help smaller local bands, I think that if promoters, especially the bigger ones, look to give small bands chances to support bigger bands, then that would be great for all parties. Yes, the band might not be that great, but everyone will forget when the headliners come on, and it is massive for the smaller bands, and no doubt they'll play their hearts out to impress everybody, especially the big band. Plus, they'll bring in everybody they know, because to them, that kind of show is like headlining Download or something. It's really hard to get going as a small band, because nobody wants to give you a chance if you have no shows under your belt. So basically, promoters want a band to have playing experience, but you can't get playing experience unless you manage to make a few friends and contacts. In terms of the crowd though, in a few places like Gillingham, with you guys, you can't knock it. Everyone gets involved and has a good time, and that's what it is about. But you see it more and more when people seem to only turn up to shows to stand there dissing the acts. Nobody seems to take into consideration the fact that these kids might have worked really hard to get this good, and have had to battle with nerves so bad they have to wee every 2 minutes, running up to the show, and half the time don't even sleep the night before. People don't understand that not a single band or musician just went to bed, woke up the next day and was the finished article. I've played shows before where kids have sat on the floor, just shouting at me, insulting me. They didn't know me other than my name, and seeing me walking through town every now and again. But they decided they would use their Friday night to pay entry to a show they didn't want to be at, and ruin it for other people. Also, I feel the smaller bands could help each other, because everybody knows different people in different areas of the industry, and if everyone helped each other out, more little bands will get shows around the country, and it gives them a bigger chance of making it. We had friends in a band called Tyler May, and they came to Lancaster, which is our hometown, and we all just got on really well, so they asked our agent to get us on a few more shows with them, and we managed to play a few North End tour dates when I was like 17, and in return we gave them a few contacts and got them back to Lancaster a year later. Because they were older than us, it boosted us with confidence that a band who are older and more known than us were digging what we were doing. You should always support the younger bands, even if they're shit now. If they can get the confidence, then that's half the battle. Looking to pay to play shows, they kill off small bands, and promoters themselves hardly ever do their job of promoting, which by their name is obviously their only job. So, and they get annoyed with the bands for not spamming the hell out of it and bringing in people, even though it isn't the band's job. And at the end of it, we probably won't get paid. Well, the promoter will serve with a word of 20s. Right. I still don't know what the word words means. I've only read it here, but I've read it so many times now, I'm just getting used to words. Anyways, this is part 1 of the video. I really don't have anything to add to this. Like, it's how he said it, it's perfect. This is part 1 of the video, but the music in the background, that's The Sun Never Set. Please check them out, listen to them, give them a like. If you're local, if you're local in their area, they're normally playing in for but go to their shows. Honestly, you won't regret it. They're such a good band. I'm gonna leave their links in the description, so that, yeah. I'm gonna let the song finish before I end the video, because I actually really like the song. Like, it's so nice, and yeah. I don't know if I'm talking too much. The video is nearly 10 minutes long. Alrighty. Huh.